So good evening everyone. I'm going to show you how to plot your concept scores by using this maneuvering board. So first you need to have your course, speed, and identify the scale and the ratio. Also, you need to have target observation, which consists time, bearing, and its distance. So as you can see, we have 0, 20 degrees course. So you need to plot your course using triangle or ruler to draw a straight line. Um, you need to start here from the middle, which represents your own ship, going to the 20 degrees, going to 20 degrees. So you're going to draw a straight line here. As you can see, I've already finished drawing the lines, so I'll just explain you on how I did it. And after you draw a line from your own shape to 20 degrees, second to do is you need to get your distance with a formula of speed times time, or speed multiplied to time. So we have the speed of 12 knots, but we cannot multiply it before we can multiply it, we need to convert it into miles. So 12 miles times is equal to 12 miles is 1 hour times 60 minutes times 1 hour 60 minutes. So you need this formula in order for you to convert knots to miles, and you need this formula to cancel in order for you to get your designated miles. So in order to get the miles, you need to multiply 12 times 6 divide 60 equals 1.2 miles. And how do we get this, and how do we plot 1.2 miles? So since we have a scale of 2:1, we are going to use this 2:1 scale, which is right here. And since I don't have any compass divider in me, I'm just going to use this ruler. So here it's kind of difficult, but still can manage. Since we have a scale of 2:1, you need just to plot the 1.2 miles. So let's just say it's here, upright here, there, and bring it. Okay. After getting the distance, or after plotting your distance or miles, let's get started on getting the first target observation, which is 60 degrees with a distance of 10. So we're using a ratio of 1:2. It means that each ring counts as 2. So 60 degrees, 10. Let's find the 60 degrees in your maneuvering board, and then count the ring up to 10. Since we are using 1:2 ratio, we're going to count by 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So here you're gonna put here. And your second bearing is 65 with a distance of 8. And you're gonna count 60 up until 65. 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, and then you're gonna put it here. And the same as what we did with the first one, we need to count by 2 again, but up until 8 only. 2, 4, 6, 8. So you're gonna put it. So it's in the second bearing is in here. So next, since we already got our bearings here and here, next to do is use this 1.2 miles to plot the distance here. Since I'm using a ruler earlier, I'll just use this parallel. I'll use this. Again, since I don't have a compass bearing on me, I'll just use a ruler. Starting here in 0 up until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up until the 5th line. I'm gonna mark the ruler, 5th line to 0 here. Then put a line on that. So that's your distance. And you can put any corresponding letters, any letter that you want, and then put it above the bearing that you plotted. You need to put your time in there. So the first one is 00, and then the 06 hours. So after getting it, you need to connect these two bearing to get the RML. So draw a straight line to get, just connect to get the R, in order for you to get the RML. Straight line. And after drawing the straight line, you will connect this two, you will connect the two bearing together. So next is we're going to get the CPA. How to get the CPA? You're going to sight RML towards your own ship using 90 degrees. And after that, you're going to draw a straight line and then measure it using compass divider. And since again I don't have a compass divider in me right now, I'm going to use this ruler again to measure my CPA. So I'll start with 1 to work until 2.6. So here, since we're using the scale of 2:1, we're going to use this. 2:1 is right here. Okay, from number 1 to 2.6. So our CPA is 1.9. And next, after getting the CPA, let's next to get is the DRML. And how to get the DRML? To get the DRML, you just need to put your triangle or ruler on the line you've drawn to get the RML, and then slide it into the middle or into the position of your own shape. So, slide. And then extend. After you reach in the middle, you just need to extend it. So, draw straight. Our CPA is, our DRML is, just draw a line here to determine your DRML, and our DRML is 221 degrees. Write it here, 221 degrees. So that's it, everyone. Let's